Hello everyone, breaking headline parody story report entertainment show. What's making my show tonight is a replica of the Oliver and Wilbur Wright's plane built in 1910 crashed in Springfield, Ohio, killing 2 men aboard the plane. One of them's name was Don Gum, 73, of Beaver Creek, Ohio, and a Mitchell Cary, 65, of Yellow Springs, Ohio. The men were flying this Wright Brothers B-Flyer airplane, and it was made and designed to resemble the 1910 edition and built so it could be taken apart easily and shipped to international events. And it was built with a modern engine, controls, and materials. And this plane crashed, and it's under investigation by the Federal Administration, National Transportation Safety Board. I want to break away for a second just to tell you who I am. I'm Rodney Dangerfield's cousin. You know my cousin. He don't get no respect. Of course, he's deceased now. It seemed like after he died, the monkey jumped on my back about 3 times as bad. Everywhere I go, I don't get no respect. I went to get me, I'm 63 years old now, and I went to get me a pack of cigarettes, and a bitch boy carded me for ID. I said, "Hey pal, I'm 63 years old." Bitch boy still carded me. Then I went to get me a 6-pack of beer. Another bitch boy carded me. I said, "Hey, I'm 63 years old." Then I went to get me at a family restaurant to get my meal. Another bitch boy was behind the counter, and he was charging me full price. I said, "Hey pal, I want my senior citizens discount." I'm gonna get back to this Wright Brothers Airplane crash replica. I want to break away for another second just to tell you my disclaimer. Some of the names have been changed to protect the innocent and the guilty, and some of the pictures have been changed to protect the innocent and the guilty. And everything in my parody report entertainment show is a parody. That means don't take anything I say seriously, don't take anything I say personally, don't try anything I say at home. If you do, check with your attorney first, and then still don't do it. I'm a professional. No amateur should ever try anything I say. If you disagree with my disclaimer, get your happy ass off my channel immediately. I don't want you to hear a thing I gotta say. Okay, now I want to get back to telling you just a little bit about me. You know, I'm Rodney Dangerfield's cousin. I took my wife to a dude ranch. She left me for a black dude. My wife turned gay on me, and one day my wife and I was fixing to make love, and she was on the bed naked in like a figure-4 position, just staring in the sky. I said, "Honey, what's wrong? You can't think of anyone to fantasize who you had sex with?" She said, "No." I said, "Hell with it, neither can I." So we didn't even make love that day, and people come to me and say, "Why would your wife leave you for a black guy?" I go, "Well, I guess you want to get back with her own color." But I was having a lot of trouble out of my wife. She was a bully. She loved to bully white people, especially me, and I've noticed a lot of black people like to bully white people, and you know, I don't like to be bullied by a white man or a black man or a black woman, but it seemed like everything I said, she would say, "Oh," like if I said honey, sweetie, dear, baby, she'd say, "Oh, you disrespecting me, you talking down to me, you disrespecting And she didn't want me to say, "Your president, y'all, us, them, dude, buddy, strange. You give a black person an inch, it'll take a mile." And she didn't want me to say burnt toast. She didn't want me to say what kind of chicken y'all like. You like the breast or the leg? She'd always say I was disrespecting, I was racist, I was prejudiced. And I said, no, 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 you're wrong. You're racist, you're prejudiced. You think you're better than me, that you want to control me to say I can't say you're president, and yet you call your people, I'm going to say the word nickel for the racial slur that blacks call each other. She would call her own mama my nickel. She would call all the black people my nickel. She'll go to sleep saying my nickel, my nickel, my nickel, my nickel, my nickel. And she would call her black bosom buddies dog, shit, shit bag, shit head, shit face, punk bitch, nappy headed fool, nappy headed hoe. And if I said honey, sweetie, she would say, "Oh, you disrespecting, you racist, don't call me out of my name. My name is Tamika." I said, "Look, I'm sick and tired of your nickel shit. You and your whole goddamn family are a bunch of nuts, and y'all are racist, you're prejudiced. You think because you're black, you should have an authority over me." I said, "By the way, who appointed you as an authority over me?" She said, "Myself." She said she was self-appointed. I said, "No, get your happy ass back to the projects. I can't take you anymore. We got a divorce. We got a divorce, and you know, I'm glad she's gone." But I went on the internet to freepornphonesex.com. All it is a girl recording. She'll say, "Hey, lover boy, I'm having a party in my mouth. Would you like to come?" She'll say, "Over the telephone, I'll fantasize having sex with you, and I'll give you permission to go in the front door, back door, top door. I don't care. I love it all." And I have to admit, it got my ding-a-ling excited, so I called a live service, and she said my voice was too ugly for her to talk to over the telephone. And then I went to generate some money. Oh, wait a minute. And then I went to generate some money. So I went to freebuyseltradeanything.com. And my brother bought a 55 Chevy back in 1955 for $1,850. He gave it to me. I drove it for 10 years. It'd been sitting up on the old family farm for over 20 years. And I put it on freebuyseltradeanything.com. You just put it on there one time and it'll keep reposting on tomorrow's calendar indefinitely till you decide to take it off. And I sold it for $3,000. And then I put an ad in the personal section of freebuyseltradeanything.com. I was looking for a young girl, a Christian girl, to go pray with me at church and stuff like that, go to movies, dinner with me, and a young 21-year-old white Caucasian girl answered that. She weighs 105 pounds. She's got perfect teeth. She don't have a gag reflex. I can hold her head down. Everything's going real good. She wants to have my baby. She loves me. We love each other. Things are going great with her. I'll never marry another black girl as long as I live. I'm sick of the nickel shit they spew out. I can't take it anymore. But anyways, if anybody has any comments, criticisms about my show, I appreciate it if you type it in underneath my show. But going back to this Wright Brothers replica of airplane, I think the government needs to check to see if this plane was sabotaged or anything like that. It could have been, but they need to put out the word. If anybody has any evidence of foul play, to call the FBI. That's my show. God bless everybody.